I mean, hey, Nick, just curious your thoughts on what this win means to you guys. I mean, you guys have played a lot of games against Kentucky. You haven't had the results you wanted, but for you to get this win, what does it mean? Does it kind of change the direction of this series?
Yeah, it's always big. Being younger guys, we play a lot of football. Me and Jalen, he's also in here, but we play a lot of football from Missouri. And we kind of left a lot of open promises for the seniors last year. One of those was beating Kentucky, and the other one was beating Tennessee. And so this year, we want to make sure that our fifth-year seniors, a lot of guys, nobody from here has ever beat Kentucky. And so that was our main focus of trying to get a win for the older guys. We came in this week dedicated, focused in on the task at hand, and we came out with the win today.
Hey, Nick, so you had a sack today, and it seems like you guys have gotten pretty consistent pressure over the past 2 games. What specifically are you guys doing well up front?
We play a lot of man coverage, and so like if we got somebody in that's blocking, we add it on to the rush. Don't let them go match protection, get 7-on-5. That eliminates the pressure, and the quarterback can sit back there and pat the ball all day and throw the ball downfield. And so we kind of been hugging up a little bit more, and also just winning one-on-ones. D-line did a hell of a job today, holding their gaps in the run game, but also when they got a one-on-one chance in the pass rush, we're winning. And so if that translates, that keeps going on, we're going to have a successful season.
Hey, Nick, talk about the defense today. They're a real dominant. Kentucky's a big dominated run team, and you guys did a good job of stopping them. How big was it to stop the run game and force them to throw the ball, which sometimes they don't like to do?
Oh, yes. Anytime you can make an offense one-dimensional, it's going to be good for the defense. And Kentucky likes to run the ball. The physical up front, they did a hell of a job of trying to put us in conflict when they could. But our D-line, we had one-on-one at the end of the day. Some one-on-one matchups, and our D-line and our linebackers are one-on-one-on-ones down the stretch. And that ultimately helped us get put in position to make them pass the ball late in the game. We can get somebody to our offense, had the ball for 7 minutes, go down there for 7 minutes, take time off the clock. It forces them to be one-dimensional as well. So it's just not us. Offense did a hell of a job controlling the clock, gave us a chance to catch our breath, but also make them one-dimensional as well.
Did you say me, Sean? I did. Oh, sorry. Nick, after the offense had that long drive and turned it over on downs to start the second half, you all came out and forced a 3-and-out. How important was that from a momentum standpoint to get that stop?
Oh, yeah. We talked about on the sideline, regardless if they scored or not, our mindset was getting 3-and-out. Just being on a defensive perspective, being on the field for 8 minutes and then getting a 3-and-out, have to go right back on there. It's mentally deflating. And so our focus was trying to get a 3-and-out, whether they scored or not. We ended up doing that, forced our offense to go right back on the field. They went on a 60-something yard drive and scored a touchdown. And so we just knew that we had to get a stop. The defense was going to be tired and fatigued. We saw a couple of guys also go down during that series. And so our focus was just trying to get a 3-and-out. If we forced a couple of negative plays, we got him to roll out, forced him to use his feet, and we got him off the field in 3rd down.
Hey, Nick, once again, congratulations on the win. So late in the first half, it's 7-3, kind of momentum hanging in the balance. 3rd down from Kentucky, they have a chance to, extend their drive. You come in, make a huge sack to force 4th down. Take me through that play.
Oh, yeah. So we had a game up front. We had a twister. Also, we had Trey coming around the edge, kind of chasing it. So essentially, we're trying to get the quarterback to roll out, hopefully get a D lineman to chase around from the backside and also have an interior pressure. Essentially, I tried to pick the guard or pick the tackle, but I couldn't get it all the way through, so I decided to go outside. And then the pressure coming from the inside from Trajan Jeffcoat, and also the pressure on the outside from Trey, forced him to roll out to the right, and just ended up being my sack. I just was lucky that play, I guess.
Hey, Nick, Larry had more carries today than Kentucky had total plays. Just what does he mean to your team, and especially in a game like this, a possession game?
Oh, yeah, it's a workhorse, man. It's a blessing to have him on a football team. We know we're going to get his best day in and day out, whether that be practice, whether it be game, whether it be film. He's just one of those guys that's consistently bought into the program and trying to help us win football games. Having somebody who's okay with taking 37 carries and managing the game for us, essentially. And so him having 116 yards rushing and Kentucky having underneath 100 yards kind of tells us through the game. Our offensive line did a hell of a job up front. They're big up front. They got pushed as well. And so just having somebody like Larry Rountree on our team is special, man.
Hey, Nick, just what's it like playing with a guy like Josh Bledsoe who attacks the ball the way he does and makes big plays?
Oh yeah, man. I talk to Josh Bledsoe all the time, man. He's consistently making plays for us on the perimeter. I told him before the season started, I understand you have the hardest position on the job, but it's also going to be the most rewarding. And at the end of the day, he's just been making plays throughout the season, whether that be in the run. You got a couple slot fades, got an out route last week, and also a strip attempt and a recovery. So he just always plays throughout the whole duration of a snap. Doesn't really get down on himself. Always going to be the positive on the football team, and it's important to have him on our team. And so it's just a blessing to have Joshua Bledsoe on our team. He's a great playmaker and a great football player. Yeah, so thank you.